The next word is option. This is a noun that means a choice or possibility. You have two options, stay or leave. This means you can choose between staying or leaving. Is there a vegetarian option on the menu? This means, is there a choice for vegetarians? Taking the train is a good option. This means taking the train is a good choice. The next phrase is or so. This means approximately or about. The journey will take an hour or so. This means the journey will take around 1 hour, maybe a little more or less. There were 20 or so people at the meeting. This means around 20 people were there. He'll be back in a week or so. This means he'll be back in about a week. The next word is orchestra. This is a noun that means a large group of musicians playing different instruments together. The orchestra played a beautiful symphony. This means a group of musicians performed a piece of music. She plays the violin in an orchestra. This means she is a violinist in a musical group. We went to see a live orchestra performance. This means we watched a concert by an orchestra. The next word is ordinary. This is an adjective that means normal, not special or different. He is just an ordinary man. This means he is a normal person, not famous or special. It was an ordinary day at work. This means nothing special happened that day. The food was ordinary, nothing special. This means the food was not particularly good or bad. The next word is organization. This is a noun that means a group of people working together for a purpose or the process of planning things well. The United Nations is an international organization. This means the UN is a large group working together globally. Good organization is important for success. This means planning things well is necessary to succeed. He works for a nonprofit organization. This means he works for a group that does charity work. The next word is organize. This is a verb that means to arrange things in a structured way or to plan an event. She organized the books by color. This means she put the books in order by color. We need to organize a meeting. This means we need to plan a meeting. He always organizes his schedule carefully. This means he plans his time well. The next word is original. This is an adjective that means the first of its kind or something unique. It can also be a noun referring to an authentic version of something. This is the original painting, not a copy. This means this is the real painting, not a fake. She has many original ideas. This means she has creative and unique thoughts. The original version of the book was much longer. This means the first version of the book had more content. The next word is others. This is a plural noun that refers to people or things that are different from the one already mentioned. Some people like chocolate, while others prefer vanilla. This means some people like chocolate and other people like vanilla. I don't want this one. I'll take the others. This means I don't want this one, but I'll choose the rest. He doesn't talk much, but others speak loudly. This means other people talk loudly while he is quiet. The next word is otherwise. This is an adverb that means in a different way or if not. She must leave now, otherwise she'll be late. This means she should leave now, or else she'll be late. I thought it was a good idea, but otherwise I didn't like it. This means I thought it was good, but in other ways I didn't like it. The teacher will explain again, otherwise we won't understand. This means the teacher must explain or we will not understand. And the next phrase is ought to. This is a phrase used to express something that is expected, recommended, or correct to do. You ought to eat more vegetables. This means it is good for you to eat more vegetables. She ought to be here by now. This means she should have arrived by now. You ought to apologize to her. This means you should say sorry to her. The next phrase is out loud. This means speaking in a way that others can hear. He read the story out loud to the class. This means he spoke the story so everyone could hear. I can't think out loud. It confuses me. This means I can't speak my thoughts because it makes things unclear. She laughed out loud when she heard the joke. This means she laughed so others could hear her. The next phrase is out of date. This means something is no longer current or is old-fashioned. The milk is out of date. Don't drink it. This means the milk is expired, so it's not safe to drink. That software is out of date. You need to update it. This means the software is old and needs to be upgraded. His fashion style is out of date. This means his clothing style is no longer in fashion. The next phrase is out of order. This means something is not working or is broken. The elevator is out of order, so we need to take the stairs. This means the elevator is broken and cannot be used. The machine is out of order. We should call for help. This means the machine is not working. The printer is out of order. I can't print. This means the printer is not functioning. The next phrase is out of work. This means someone is unemployed or doesn't have a job. He has been out of work for a few months. This means he has not had a job for several months. After the company closed, many people were out of work. This means many people lost their jobs when the company shut down. She is out of work and looking for a new job. This means she doesn't have a job and is searching for one. The next word is outdoor. This is an adjective that describes something that is done, found, or used outside in the open air. They enjoy outdoor activities like hiking and cycling. This means they like activities that happen outside. We have an outdoor pool in our backyard. This means the pool is outside, not inside a building. She bought outdoor furniture for the garden. This means the furniture is designed to be used outside. The next word is outdoors. This is an adverb or noun that refers to being in the open air or outside. We spent the day outdoors enjoying the sunshine. This means we were outside all day in nature. He loves to go outdoors in the evening for a walk. This means he likes to be outside in the evening. The kids played outdoors in the park. This means the kids played outside in the park. The next phrase is out of date. This means something is old and no longer current or relevant. The information in the book is out of date. This means the book has old information that may not be correct anymore. Your passport is out of date, so you need to renew it. This means the passport has expired. This technology is out of date. We need something newer. This means the technology is old and should be replaced. The next word is oven. This is a noun that refers to a kitchen appliance used for baking, roasting, or heating food. I baked a cake in the oven. This means I used the oven to bake the cake. The oven is too hot, so be careful. This means the oven temperature is high. She put the chicken in the oven to cook. This means she placed the chicken inside the oven to heat it. The next phrase is over here, there. This refers to a location that is near the speaker or away from the speaker, respectively. The books are over here on the table. This means the books are near me on the table. The restaurant is over there across the street. This means the restaurant is farther away across the street. Can you come over here for a minute? This means I want you to come closer to me. The next word is overnight. This means something happens during the night or lasts for a whole night. We stayed at a hotel overnight. This means we stayed in the hotel for one night. The snow covered everything overnight. This means the snow fell during the night and covered everything. She left her bag in the car overnight. This means she left the bag in the car for the entire night. The next word is owe. This verb means to be required to pay or give something to someone because of a previous action. I owe you $10 for the coffee. This means I need to pay you $10 for the coffee. She owes me an apology for what happened. This means she should say sorry to me. He owes a lot of money to the bank. This means he must pay a lot of money to the bank. The next word is owner. An owner is someone who has something, like a house, a pet, or a business. He is the owner of the car parked outside. This means he owns the car. The restaurant owner greeted us at the door. This means the person who owns the restaurant welcomed us. She is the proud owner of a beautiful painting. This means she owns a beautiful painting. The next word is packet. A packet is a small container or package, often for food or small items. I bought a packet of chips from the store. This means I bought a small bag of chips. He opened a packet of gum and gave me a piece. This means he opened a small package of gum. She handed me a packet of tissues. This means she gave me a small box or pack of tissues. The next word is painful. Painful means something that causes pain or discomfort. The injury on his leg was very painful. This means his leg hurt a lot. She felt a painful sting when she touched the nettle. This means she felt a sharp pain from the plant. It was a painful decision to leave her job. This means it was a difficult or emotionally painful choice. The next word is palace. A palace is a large and beautiful building where a king, queen, or important person lives. The king lives in a grand palace. This means the king's home is a large, beautiful building. They visited the palace during their trip to the city. This means they toured the large royal building. The palace gardens were filled with flowers. This means the area around the palace had many flowers. And the next word is pan. A pan is a flat cooking tool used for frying or cooking food. I fried eggs in the pan for breakfast. This means I used the pan to cook eggs. She heated some soup in the pan on the stove. This means she used the pan to warm the soup. He spilled the oil from the pan onto the counter. This means the oil from the pan fell onto the kitchen surface. The next word is pants. Pants are a piece of clothing worn on the lower part of the body, covering the legs. He wore a blue shirt and black pants. This means he wore a shirt and pants together as clothes. I bought new pants for the party. This means I bought new trousers to wear at the party. She needs to change her pants because they are dirty. This means she should wear a different pair of pants. The next word is paragraph. A paragraph is a group of sentences that are related to one main idea. The first paragraph of the book explains the setting. This means the first group of sentences introduces the place where the story happens. Can you read the second paragraph on page 10? This means you should read the second group of sentences on that page. She wrote a long paragraph about her vacation. This means she wrote a group of sentences describing her trip. The next word is parcel. A parcel is a package or box that is sent or delivered. I received a parcel in the mail this morning. This means I got a package delivered to me. She sent a parcel to her friend in another city. This means she mailed a package to her friend. The postman delivered the parcel to my house. This means the postman brought the package to my home. The next word is parking. Parking refers to the act of stopping and leaving a car in a particular place. There is a parking next to the mall. This means there is a place where cars can park next to the shopping center. We couldn't find any parking near the restaurant. This means we couldn't find a place to stop and leave the car. He was looking for parking on the street. This means he was searching for a space to park his car. The next word is parrot. A parrot is a colorful bird that can mimic sounds or words. The parrot repeated everything I said. This means the bird copied the words I spoke. She has a green parrot in her house. This means she owns a parrot with green feathers. The parrot flew from one branch to another. This means the bird moved from one tree branch to another. The next word is particularly. Particularly means more than usual or especially. I particularly enjoy reading mystery books. This means I especially like reading mystery books. She is particularly good at playing the piano. This means she is very skilled at playing the piano. I'm not particularly interested in the movie. This means I'm not especially interested in watching the movie. The next word is partly. Partly means to some extent, but not completely. The problem was partly caused by the rain. This means the rain was one of the reasons for the problem. I'm partly tired because I didn't sleep well last night. This means I'm a little tired because I didn't rest properly. The cake is partly eaten, but there's still some left. This means the cake has been eaten, but not completely. The next word is part-time. Part-time means working only for a part of the day or week, not full-time. She works part-time at a bookstore. This means she works a few hours each day at the store. He has a part-time job while studying at university. This means he works some hours each week and also studies. I'm looking for a part-time job after school. This means I want a job where I can work a few hours after my classes. The next phrase is pass on. Pass on means to give something to someone else or to not accept something. He passed on the invitation to the party. This means he decided not to accept the invitation. She passed on her old clothes to her younger sister. This means she gave her old clothes to her sister. I will pass on the dessert because I'm full. This means I will not have any dessert because I've eaten enough. The next phrase is pass over. Pass over means to ignore or not consider something or someone. The teacher passed over his mistake in the exam. This means the teacher chose not to point out his mistake. She passed over the job offer because it was far away. This means she decided not to accept the job because of its location. He passed over her request for help. This means he ignored her request. The next phrase is pass through. Pass through means to move across or enter and exit a place quickly. We passed through the tunnel on our way to the city. This means we moved through the tunnel as we traveled to the city. The plane passed through the clouds. This means the plane flew through the clouds. We passed through several towns on our road trip. This means we drove through many towns on our journey. The next word is passive. Passive means showing that something is being done to someone or something, rather than doing something. In the sentence, the cake was eaten, the verb is passive. This means the action was done to the cake, not by the cake. He has a passive attitude towards the problem. This means he doesn't take action and just lets things happen. The passive voice is often used in scientific writing. This means scientists often write sentences where the action happens to the subject. The next word is password. A password is a secret word or code used to access something, like a computer or account. You need a password to log into your email account. This means you must use a secret code to open your email. I forgot my password for the website. This means I can't remember the secret code to access the site. The password for the Wi-Fi is on the back of the router. This means the secret code to connect to the Wi-Fi is written on the device. The next word is patient. Patient means being able to wait without getting upset or angry. She was very patient with her little brother. This means she calmly waited for him and didn't get upset. He's not a patient person when it comes to waiting in lines. This means he gets impatient and annoyed when he has to wait. I need to be more patient when teaching children. This means I need to have more self-control and not get frustrated while teaching. The next word is pattern. A pattern is a repeated design or series of actions. The wallpaper has a floral pattern. This means the design on the wall has flowers in a repeated arrangement. There's a pattern to his behavior. He always gets angry easily. This means his actions follow a predictable or repeated way. The pattern on the floor tiles looks very nice. This means the design of the tiles is repeated and visually appealing. The next word is pause. Pause means to stop temporarily and then continue. She paused the movie to go to the bathroom. This means she stopped the movie for a short time before starting it again. He paused before answering the question. This means he took a short break before giving his response. Don't forget to pause when you read to take a breath. This means you should stop for a moment while reading to take a breath. The next word is pavement. Pavement refers to a hard surface, typically made of concrete or asphalt, that is used for walking or driving. He was walking on the pavement when he slipped. This means he was walking on the sidewalk or road. The pavement was wet after the rain. This means the surface of the road was wet because of the rain. They paved the street to make it safer for pedestrians. This means they covered the road with a smooth, hard surface. The next phrase is pay attention. Pay attention means to focus or give your full concentration to something. Please pay attention to the instructions during the meeting. This means you should listen carefully and focus on the instructions. She didn't pay attention to the warning signs on the road. This means she didn't notice or focus on the warning signs. It's important to pay attention in class if you want to succeed. This means focusing during lessons will help you do well. The next phrase is payback. Payback means to return money that you owe or to take revenge. I'll pay you back as soon as I get my paycheck. This means I will return the money I owe you when I get paid. He promised to pay me back for the dinner I bought. This means he promised to return the money I spent on the meal. She got paid back for her kindness with a surprise gift. This means she was rewarded or repaid for her kindness. The next word is pea. A pea is a small, round, green vegetable that grows in pods. I don't like peas in my salad. This means I don't enjoy eating this small green vegetable in my salad. Peas are high in fiber and good for digestion. This means peas help with digestion because they contain a lot of fiber. She added peas to the soup for extra flavor. This means she included peas in the soup to enhance the taste. The next word is peace. Peace refers to a state of calm, quiet, and freedom from conflict. The country has enjoyed peace for many years. This means the country has been free from war or conflict. She felt a sense of peace after meditating. This means she felt calm and relaxed after meditating. We should all strive for peace in our lives and the world. This means we should work towards creating a calm and harmonious environment. The next word is peaceful. Peaceful means calm, quiet, and free from disturbance. The peaceful village was a perfect place to relax. This means the village was calm and quiet, ideal for rest. They enjoyed a peaceful walk through the park. This means they had a calm and quiet stroll in the park. She likes to read in the peaceful atmosphere of the library. This means she enjoys reading in the quiet, calm setting of the library. The next word is peach. A peach is a round fruit with a soft, fuzzy skin and a sweet taste. I love eating peaches in the summer. This means I enjoy eating this sweet fruit during the warm season. The peach tree in our backyard has lots of fruit this year. This means the tree is producing many peaches. She made a delicious peach pie for dessert. This means she used peaches to make a sweet pie. The next word is peak. Peak refers to the highest point or tip of something, especially a mountain or a point of achievement. We reached the peak of the mountain after hours of hiking. This means we arrived at the top of the mountain. The company's performance is at its peak right now. This means the company is performing at its highest level. The peak of the mountain was covered in snow. This means the highest point of the mountain had snow on it. The next word is peanut. A peanut is a type of nut that grows underground, often used in snacks or as peanut butter. She put some peanuts in the salad for extra crunch. This means she added peanuts to the salad to make it crunchier. I'm allergic to peanuts, so I have to avoid them. This means I have a bad reaction to peanuts, so I need to stay away from them. They sell roasted peanuts at the beach. This means you can buy peanuts that have been roasted at the beach. The next word is pedestrian. A pedestrian refers to a person who is walking, especially in a city or along a road. The pedestrian crossed the street at the traffic light. This means the person walked across the street at the traffic signal. There are many pedestrians in the park on weekends. This means there are many people walking in the park during weekends. Drivers should always watch out for pedestrians when driving. This means drivers should be careful and aware of people walking on the roads. The next word is penguin. A penguin is a type of bird that lives in cold regions, is known for its inability to fly, and has a distinctive waddling walk. Penguins are native to the southern hemisphere, especially Antarctica. This means penguins live mainly in the southern parts of the Earth, like Antarctica. We saw penguins at the zoo swimming in the water. This means we watched penguins at the zoo as they swam. The penguin waddled across the ice to meet its friend. This means the penguin walked slowly and clumsily across the ice. The next word is penny. A penny is a small coin, often the lowest denomination of currency in many countries. I found a penny on the sidewalk today. This means I discovered a small coin on the ground. The candy costs only a penny. This means the candy is very cheap, costing just one small coin. He picked up every penny he could find on the floor. This means he collected all the small coins from the ground. The next word is percent. Percent refers to a number or ratio expressed as a fraction of 100. 50% of the class passed the exam. This means half of the class was successful in the exam. The discount is 20% off the regular price. This means the price is reduced by 1/5 of its original value. Only a small percent of the population is affected by this condition. This means a very small part of the population is impacted. The next word is perfectly. Perfectly means in a flawless or ideal manner. She played the song perfectly on the piano. This means she played the song without any mistakes. The cake turned out perfectly after following the recipe. This means the cake was made exactly as intended with no issues. The weather is perfectly warm for a picnic today. This means the weather is ideal, not too hot or cold for a picnic. The next word is perform. Perform means to carry out or execute an action, task, or piece of work, or to present something, especially in front of an audience. The band will perform live at the concert tonight. This means the band will play music in front of the audience tonight. She performed her duties efficiently at work. This means she completed her tasks at work in a good way. The actor performed the scene perfectly. This means the actor acted out the scene in an excellent way. The next word is performance. Performance refers to the act of doing or carrying out something, especially when it is evaluated or presented in front of others. It can also refer to the result of an action. The performance of the team improved after the new coach arrived. This means the team's results or achievements got better with the new coach. The performance at the theater was outstanding last night. This means the acting or presentation at the theater was excellent. I was impressed with his performance in the exam. This means I was impressed with how well he did on the exam. The next word is performer. A performer is someone who carries out an action, task, or artistic presentation, usually in front of an audience. The performer danced gracefully on stage. This means the person who performed danced elegantly in front of an audience. The performer was applauded for their amazing singing. This means the person who sang received a lot of praise. He is a talented performer who acts, sings, and dances. This means he is skilled in many types of performance, including acting, singing, and dancing. The next word is period. Period can refer to a length of time or a punctuation mark used at the end of a sentence. The meeting will last for a period of 2 hours. This means the meeting will continue for 2 hours. He went on a holiday for a short period. This means he took a break or vacation for a brief time. After the long discussion, she ended her speech with a period. This means she finished her speech and put a full stop at the end. The next word is permanent. Permanent means something that lasts for a very long time or forever without change or end. He got a permanent job at the company. This means he now works at the company permanently, without the job being temporary. The tattoo on her arm is permanent. This means the tattoo will stay on her arm forever. The change in the law is permanent and will not be reversed. This means the law change is final and will remain in place. The next word is permission. Permission refers to the act of allowing or giving consent to do something. You need permission from the teacher to leave the classroom. This means you need the teacher's approval to exit the room. She asked for permission to take the day off. This means she requested approval to have a day off from work or school. I gave my permission for them to use my photos in the magazine. This means I allowed them to use my pictures.